It's not saying that you cannot wear a shirt and pants, but it's saying that you cannot wear it as the kafirs wear it. You must modify it so it is in conformity with the Islamic principles of dress. And you become known as a Muslim. Also, that the pant that you wear, it should not go below the ankle. This is a part of Islamic dress. I mean, of course, some people make a big issue and say, hey, why? Why do you have to keep stressing this thing of pants below the ankle? There are other big things happening out there. Kosovo. Why are you talking about pants under the hey? Well, we're not talking about this in the context of Kosovo. Right? That is a problem that we should try to deal with as Muslims. But at the same time, we shouldn't ignore the individual problems that we may have. Because changing the situation in Kosovo is something to a large degree beyond our abilities. And Allah will not ask us why you didn't change the situation in Kosovo. But He will ask us why you wore your pants under your ankles. Because that is something that is in your power to change, to correct, and to live in accordance with the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, which is an instructed Sunnah. Not just a personal preference on the part of the Prophet ﷺ, so that we may refer to as natural Sunnah, but this is an instructed Sunnah. Therefore, we should conform with this instruction. Prophet ﷺ said that what is below the ankle is in the hellfire. So he has put, by saying that, he has put seriousness to it. What is below the ankle is in the hellfire. So let us not, become lax with this, which is so simple. In the same way, we can stop putting the razor blade to our cheeks and, scraping off the hair off our faces. It is easier to grow your beard than to shave, because shave is problems. You have to every morning get up and put on the lather and scrape it across your face, cutting yourself sometimes, and So this is effort. It is far easier for you to grow your beard. In the same way, we should do that. As I said, we should also adjust our pants, if we're wearing pants, that they do not, or whether any other garment we wear, which does not go below the ankle. And this is specific for males. Once we have done that, we have now, made our dress in conformity with Islamic standards of dress. And when we go outside looking like that, of course, we are going to look strange. You see, what's happening? Why do you ask people why they don't want to do this? Because they don't want to look strange. They want to look like everybody else. Right? So you can walk down the street without people looking at you. But at the same time, we insist that our women must go outside looking strange. You see, what makes them feel weaker, what makes them discouraged more than we, disappearing in the crowd and them having to stand out. We should be prepared to stand beside them, going out, looking, quote-unquote, strange in the society just as they have to do so. And this will give them the kind of encouragement to stand firm and to maintain their hijab and this type of things. So, saying that we are among the Muslims, and here it means amongst the believers, this is a statement not just in words, but in our expression, how we present ourselves to the society. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this is the best speech. There is none better in speech than one who does so. Then, the issue of da'wah, we tend to want to turn over to somebody else, to another group, or to the scholars, or to, those who are knowledgeable, etc. There's a tendency for people to want to do this. However, that obligation, this right which the non-Muslims have over us, is an individual right. It is over each and every one of us. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, بَلِّغُوا عَنِّي وَلَوْ آيَةً. Convey whatever you have learned from me, even if it is only a single verse from the Quran. Every one of us knows some Quran. We're making salah. Surah Al-Ikhlas, or it's also referred to as Surah Al-Tawheed. This is the most fundamental refutation of Christianity that you can find in the whole Quran. It is a fundamental refutation of Hinduism, of Buddhism, of Sikhism, and all the other isms out there. Surah At-Tawheed, Al-Ikhlas, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. And we all know it. Well, it is our responsibility to carry it to the non-Muslims. An individual responsibility. As the Prophet Muhammad said, بَلِّغُوا عَنِّي وَلَوْ آيَةً. And this means that whatever walk of life we find ourselves in, whether we are on the university campuses or in the schools, public school system or private schools, or whether we are on the job, we're cab drivers, or we're electricians, or we're engineers, doctors, whatever field we may be in, we have that obligation to carry whatever we have learned from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ as individuals, to carry it to the non-Muslims. An individual obligation. This is their right over us. So that they will not, on the day of judgment, when they have been assigned to hell, when it is evident to them that they are going to hell, that they will point their fingers at us and say, double the punishment for that one, because I went to school with him. I was at university with him. So many classes I sat in for years, and he never said a single word about Islam to me. I worked with him at the job for years, and he never opened his mouth one time to tell me what a Muslim was. This is a situation that we should fear. We should fear that we come before Allah on the day of judgment, and people going to hell will be pointing their fingers at us, saying that we did not do our duty. These are sins against us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger did not leave that obligation merely as an instruction, as a command. Call to the way of your Lord. There is none better in speech. Convey whatever you have learned. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Baqarah said, after saying that the best in speech are those who call to the way of their Lord, He went on to say, وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنْ كَتَمَ شَهَادَةً عِنْدَهُ مِنَ اللَّهِ. And there is none more evil, more oppressive than the one who hides the witness that he has from Allah. Quran that we have from Allah. This is a witness unto mankind. And we are witnesses to carry that Quran, the message, unto mankind. If we hide that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, there is none more evil. وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ. None more evil. Who is more evil than that? Furthermore, in Surah Al-Baqarah, that was verse 140, in verse 159, Allah goes on to make an even more dreadful statement with regards to those who hide the message of Islam, saying, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَكْتُمُونَ مَا أَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْبَيِّنَاتِ وَالْهُدَى مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا بَيَّنَّاهُ لِلنَّاسِ فِي الْكِتَابِ أُولَئِكَ يَلْعَنُهُمُ اللَّهُ وَيَلْعَنُهُمُ اللَّاعِنُونَ. Indeed, those who hide what I have revealed of the clear messages and guidance, after it has been made clear to the people in the scripture, indeed, those are cursed by Allah and cursed by all who would curse.